Hello and welcome to another edition of Caldwell Conversations, where we share part of the community here at Caldwell Academy. I'm Marketing and Communications Director Dave Walters, and I'm joined today by Bob Vlad. Bob is a grandfather of a Caldwell senior and a big supporter of the school. Thanks for joining us today, and we've spoken with the head of school, the enrollment director, and parents, and today a grandfather. Explain to us your connection to our community.
I'd be happy to. I retired from Wrangler Jeans in 2008 and was looking for something to do. I was floundering and was very active volunteering outside of the community. And I got an email from my son saying that Coach Bozart, the athletic director, was looking for a crossing guard to help with the students, athletes crossing Horsepen Creek for varsity soccer, baseball games, etc. And during the daytime, Horsepen Creek is kind of busy, but at night at 4:30, 5 o'clock, it's like Daytona. They're doing 50, 60 miles, even with a police officer out there. At that time, I was the only one out there, and so I came and talked to Dan, and he said, Bob, we're more than happy to have you here. So I've been doing that for the last 9 or 10 years. I got more involved with Caldwell. I came to a grandparent meeting in April of 2009. Met Ann Williams, who was the director of admissions at that time, and I was complaining about not seeing any of the Caldwell sports information in the paper. I'm a big sports fan, and so she kind of brushed it aside and said, we're working on that, et cetera, et cetera. About 2 weeks later, I get an email from her saying, Bob, we'd like you could consider to be on our annual fund as a grandparent. So I prayed about it, and I called her back and said, Ann, I'd be happy to be on the annual fund. I asked her what the requirements were. She said, just attend meetings. It's a 2-year commitment. Well, I'm in my 11th year on the annual fund, but I have totally enjoyed every minute of it.
You've given a lot of time, a lot of energy to this institution in your post-retirement years. Why have you decided to spend so much of yourself to Caldwell?
A couple things. Number one, Caldwell is a faith-based Christian school where they teach the Word of God. It's also a community where if a family has a distress or something happens, there's a group of people that come around together and will support them in prayers, in meals, and whatever they need.
You have an interesting perspective in that you have seen your granddaughter come in as a kindergarten student and now has reached her senior year. How would you describe the impact that Caldwell has had on her?
One word, amazing. She started here in kindergarten. One of the things that impressed me about kindergarten here was that they opened up every morning in the gym with an assembly where they sang the national anthem, saluted the flag, sang the Caldwell song, and there was prayer. She has grown into as far as I'm concerned, an outstanding young Christian lady. Her faith has grown. She is very articulate. My wife and I were talking last night about the way she speaks, the way she writes papers. No way could we have done that when we were seniors in high school.
So in addition to the way that your granddaughter has grown and been impacted by Caldwell, I'm curious to know, how has Caldwell impacted you?
It's impacted me with my faith. To know that there is a school out here that teaches the Word of God, that is open to anybody that wants to come in, and I just love it out here. And I was known as the grandparent of Caldwell for the last 9 or 10 years.
Well, we are so thankful for your affiliation with the school and for so much that you've given to us, and we're thankful that you have joined us for this Caldwell Conversation. And we would invite you to learn more about our school on our website at caldwellacademy.org, where you can also sign up for some of our upcoming virtual webinars. Thanks for joining us today.